There are many concerns for changing a policy that has been in place for more than 2 decades, which is to have a moratorium on drilling in nearshore waters. So we need to understand that we're talking about 10 miles toward the shore. Those are the waters that Florida controls. People sometimes get confused because we often talk about drilling in federal waters and state waters, but this is 10 miles to the shore. And there are a number of concerns. The first is the potential for accidents. The drilling is a dirty business, and it's not. We do not believe that it is worth the risk to our tourism economy, which brings in $62 billion a year and creates more than 1 million jobs. So there is risk. The oil industry admits their risk. There was a very large oil spill in Australia recently that went on for more than 2 months with the very same technology that the drilling proponents have promised for Florida. They had suggested that somehow this technology was new or cleaner, and it really is not. The technology is risky, and to do that 10 miles to the shore and to jeopardize Florida's tourism economy. Also, you would actually see the rigs. You can see rigs going out to about 15 miles from the beach, or if you're in a high-level building in an upper floor. So there are many risks. The health concerns from drilling. The drilling is, as I mentioned, is a dirty business, and a drilling rig puts out 180,000 gallons of what's called produced water, and that's even if everything is working well, and that's really a toxic brew of all kinds of chemicals. So there are many, many concerns from the visual to spills, and that can happen from human error. And we're in the path of hurricanes. Everyone knows that. And during the hurricanes Katrina and Rita, there were almost 9 million gallons spilled, not from an offshore oil spill, but from pipelines and all the infrastructure that happens around the oil industry. So people up and down the coast of Florida are concerned that this proposal would ultimately industrialize our coast, because you are going to have facilities to process this oil. So there are a lot of concerns that it could hurt the tourism industry, and that going toward drilling, which is to bring up a fossil fuel that is limited, and it is a very limited resource, would actually move us in the other direction than moving to these clean energy technologies and clean energy transportation technologies by increasing our fuel efficiency, by developing our biofuels industry, which would help Florida farmers, and also moving to more sophisticated technologies like electric cars, fuel cells, and hydrogen. So there's all sorts of opportunities. That is where the world is headed. And moving to drill and opening up Florida's coast would be a move in the wrong direction.